Hello and welcome to the ABCs of Metal. On today's show, we have the letter B. And Elmo says, B stands for blood. Blood. Fun. A was the fun one with alcohol. B's the brutal one. B is also for brutal. Brutal, bloody, broken bones. Brutal, bloody, broken bones. Brutal, bloody, broken bones. So yeah. Just like the first one, if you don't know what this series is about, we're going to talk about some of the bands beginning with the letter B. We did ones for A, we had like Ailstorm at the Gates, stuff like that. For B, there's a bit more brutal ones. We're going to go through, try and do as many genres as we can, or that I can remember. And then any I miss off, put in the comments below. And it'll be a fun time. It's a fun time. So let's get started with the best things beginning with B. Rather than metal. So, of course, blood and guts. Horror movies, blood and guts, always fun, like Saw and Halloween and The Thing, which is the best horror movie. Come on, it is. All that stuff is great fun and pretty metal. Horror movies are pretty metal. And anything with blood is pretty metal. Speaking of B, beer is also pretty metal. I know we talked about alcohol in the first one, but beer is beer. It has to be on the B section. Everyone loves a good beer. Everyone. Even babies. Everyone loves a good beer. And what's the best beer, though? Let me know. Fight in the comments below. What is the best brand of beer? Don't say Bud Light, because you're wrong. Any other brand of beer, put it in the comments below and duke it out. Have a little fisticuffs. Let's get to the bands. Now, starting us off, there's a whole genre beginning with B, and it's a pretty dark genre. You know what it is? It's black metal. Black metal is one of my favourite genres, and it has a lot of good bands beginning with B in. And I'm going to talk about two today. The first one being Burzum. I did a ranking recently. It was really fun to revisit all the Burzum albums. I love them to bits. The album I'm going to choose for today's one will be Philosophin, because it is the classic, it's the one that got me into the band. It's probably not the best, it's probably the second best, or third best, but it gets people into the band, so I'm going to put it here. People who haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. It is very atmospheric. It's not quite as fast and in your face like a lot of black metal. It's not like Darkthrone. It's not like, old Venom and shit. It's more subdued. It's still got those shrieks, but it's kind of in the background, and it's more melodic. It's more kind of atmospheric, kind of drifts you off kind of sound. And it sounds weird for black metal, but it is. It's a relaxing album, but it is a classic album. And the album art, come on. Norway at its finest. Great fucking album. Great fucking band. One of my favourites of all time. And, has to make it onto the B tier. The second B is going to be Bathory. The legends, one of the pioneers of black metal itself, and they kind of dip-dab into a couple of genres, Started off thrashy black metal, then straight black metal, then Viking metal. They created a whole fucking genre. They created Viking metal. So, Euroman and Morphs and shit, look up to the granddaddies. Bathory is your granddaddy. The album I'm going to choose is a hard one, probably Blood, Fire, Death, because it has a mixture of both. It has the black and it has the Viking mixed together into one album. I think it's the perfect mix of both worlds. You could easily put any Bathory album here, really. They're all fucking good. But this is just my favourite. The songs, Blood, Fire, Death. Ooh, fantastic. Fine Day to Die. Ooh, also fantastic. Nothing bad to say about this band. It's a classic band. Pioneers of two fucking genres. Come on. Gotta respect your elders. You gotta listen to this. Listen to it right fucking now. Next up, I talked about blood. Now let's talk about some brutal death metal, starting with Bolt Thrower. Bolt Thrower, I recently got into these guys, and they just kick fucking ass. Bolt Thrower, obviously from Warhammer 40k. It's the weapon the Space Marine uses, the Bolt Thrower. I love it. I love how chunky the riffs are. They are chunky chips. Get that thin fry shit out of here. We got the chunky chips. Chunky chips. Yeah. The riffs are meaty, the riffs are chunky, they hit you hard, they are masters of the riff. Bolt Thrower are masters of the riff. As soon as you hear a Bolt Thrower song, you're gonna headbang. Your head's gonna be fucking flying. Flying left, right, centre, up, down, it's gonna break. Your neck's gonna break, and it's gonna be a great fucking time. Bolt Thrower, amazing fucking death metal band. One of the best. I'm gonna pick the 14th Crusade, because it's my favourite. I love it. You could pick any Bolt Thrower album, and they're all fucking fantastic. Just like Bathory. Not a bad fucking album by Bolt Thrower. This one just happens to be my best, so I'm going to pick it. Simple as. The next band is going to be Bloodbath. Awesome death metal band. Fairly newer compared to Bolt Thrower and stuff, but still fantastic. There's been a couple of lineup changes, because Mikkel was on vocals once. Yes. But even without Mikkel, still fantastic. I'm going to pick Nightmares Made Flesh. Awesome fucking album, because it has the song Eaten on it, one of the best death metal songs ever made. Love this. Brutal as fuck. If you want some brutal death metal, check out Bloodbath. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. There's probably loads of other death metal ones that I've missed off, so, harass me in the comments. Always fun. But, yeah. Love this to bits. Next up, let's go for some prog. You want some prog beginning with B? Between the Buried and Me. Great fucking prog band. Again, this is one of the bands I've got into quite recently. This is one of the bands I've been getting into recently, because I have been going on a prog spree. The album I'd pick would be Colours. I think it is Between Buried and Me's best. Batamba? I think Colours is the best. You can't go wrong with it. Yeah, if you're lacking prog in your life and you want something a bit different, something a bit new, definitely check out Between the Buried and Me. You just can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with them. Next up, power metal. We've got to have some power metal bands on here, and one of the best, Blind Guardian, one of my favourites. You got to love most of the discography, all really fantastic. There's not really a stinker. My favourite would be Nightfall and Middle Earth. Just the whole story of the Silmarillion. Silmarillion? I don't know how you fucking say it. But the J.R.R. Tolkien anthology. Super fucking cool concept. All the best songs are on here. Mirror Mirror. Nightfall. Blood Tears. Eldar. Just come on. Thorns. Time Stands Still at the Iron Hill. Classic after classic after classic. This album has it all. Easily pick Somewhere Back in Time. Easily pick The Red Mirror. Everything. Night of the Opera. Every Blind Guardian album is great. Has something to deliver. I just suggest this one because it's my favourite. Joining it, I'll talk about Brothers of Metal. You want some power metal infused with some Viking-y stuff? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Brothers of Metal, the Embla Saga, came out this year. Great album. Really fun. Really cool Norse mythology. The actual song, Embla Saga, kind of goes through the history of Norse mythology and how people were made and stuff. That was awesome. Awesome song. Really catchy. Really fun. If you want some fun power metal, definitely check out the Embla Saga. Next up, a whole new genre that's kind of appeared. Kawaii Metal. And you know what I'm going to talk about? Baby metal. Baby metal has been like a recent kind of thing, and it's just blown up to stratospheric proportions. Awesome, fun band, really stupid but really cool. Amazing musicianship in the background, amazing singing as well, and it's great fun. Can't wait to actually see them again. I've seen them before. Can't wait to see them again at Download. Yeah, I'm going to pick the very first album, because it's my favourite. It's got Megetsune, it's got Gimme Chocolate, it's got all the Headbanger. So many good songs on it. Definitely check this one out. If you want something weird, something a bit different, something not brutal, something not black, something not evil, something not fantasy, just kawaii metal. Check this one out. Now, in all of these ABCs of metal, I always give you my favourite album, favourite band from that current letter. And today's B, so Behemoth it's going to be. The band Behemoth, one of my favourite fucking bands of all time. And you know it's going to be The Satanist. He came in just after he had leukemia, came back with this fantastic release, and it shot them up into space, because this kind of was one of the best albums of the year, one of the best albums of the decade. I put it as the top album of the decade. I love it that much. And I heard it as soon as it came out. I wasn't one of these fuckers who waited and was kind of like, oh, people are putting it top, I'm going to put it top. No, I heard it as soon as it fucking came out, because I was a fan of Evangelion. I thought Evangelion was really cool. And then this came out, blew my fucking socks off. Holy shit. Yes, this is easily my favourite. Nurgle's a fucking legend. Can't wait to see them live at Bloodstock. Gonna be amazing. The Satanist. My favourite, beginning with B. So that was ABCs of Metal, Blood Edition. Hopefully you had some fun. What did I miss off? Let me know in the comments below. And what do you think is going to be on C? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.